All right, folks, welcome to the Horror High Octane Radio. Hopefully, you are listening while staring at a blank HOW screen on YouTube right now. um, and what's the over under on how many times I opened my fridge tonight? I'm gonna go at least 94 because it's like literally right behind me right now as I'm set up in the
How,
kitchen.
how many drinks do you have in the refrigerator?
Well, what happens is every time I look at the fridge, I open it. Like I walk by it if I'm bored, I just open it. And if I'm bored, I'll like find something to eat or drink.
Is that like some like monk OCD obsession?
No, it's just like I walk by it, it's there. I open it up, see if anything's changed in the
I
last 20
have to touch
minutes.
every point I see.
No, I don't touch anything but the fridge. Maybe the freezer. I do touch the freezer quite a bit, but anyway. Um, been really busy lately. I'm sure everybody knows. Me and Nark have been working pretty much around the clock, getting everything moved over to the new server, and we are officially online right now on the new server. Any lag that you guys were experiencing before when we had it up on GoDaddy, it should be gone. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but the speeds, we tested it out and it's like 100 times faster than the GoDaddy. So
Yeah, it's
it is more expensive. Um,
oh,
we are paying over, let's say there's three digits, multiples. Rob knows how much it is, but it's until I figure out exactly because we kind of got a deal on the first month. I want to see how much it costs because we went from uh, GoDaddy shared hosting. Now we have our own server. It's a VPS. The first server broke. Narc's site wouldn't run on it, so we had to get a new server. It didn't run on that. They didn't support the PHP that we needed. Finally, today we got what we needed and got it uploaded, and it's good to go. So all that shit, there was probably like fucking $9 million worth of credits that HostGator gave us because it kept fucking up our shit. So right now, I only had to pay for the first month, and after that, I got to figure out exactly how much they're gonna hit us. But the hosting's I think it's $49.95 a month, normal. We'll see how much we gotta pay. So about 600 bucks.
no,
600 bucks a year we'll pay.
that's not too bad.
No, but I dare anybody to find me another EFA that's spending 600 bucks a year on hosting.
Yeah, if they are, it's like a interfed. They're dishing hosting out to people.
Yeah,
But I don't even know anyone that does that anymore.
no. So yeah, we can do hosting for other people now. We do have our own server, so
Skywood 24/7
yep,
make its
we
return
can put that on there.
with
That's fine.
that idea we had.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Townsend, have you checked it out? How's it running on your side of the pond?
Oh, it's running much better, man. I can tell it's on the new server and that. Everything's quick.
Yeah, before there was a definite little lag there. It was like going back to dial up.
It was like the old site at points, like how long it'd take to load things up sometimes.
And I have a feeling, and after the reports we ran, that it was just the GoDaddy servers, man. It was just crazy. Also, obviously, with the new upload, I made sure Narc changed everything to the 97000. There will be more tweaking to that because obviously that color does not work everywhere where it's at right now. But to get it up and running, we just did a full find and replace pretty much where anything that had the orange got turned into that color. But I'll be tweaking it as we go.
Yeah, anything on a gray background.
Well, yeah, it looks like it's in 3D. It looks
Yeah.
awesome on my iPad, but it looks like shit on my Vial. So,
Ooh, really? It's
yeah, my Vial's
shocking.
nice. I
It's
know
a,
my Vial's real nice.
iPads, I've been noticing fucking shit up for me, but that's a
Uh,
whole different work story.
Part of the HostGator is they did give us a free mobile account, and they will take our site and turning it into a mobile website. And we're gonna have a scaled down version, so you guys will be able to role play from your phones, iPads, all that shit. Like Kostoff already does, but it'll be pretty sweet because let's face it, a lot of people are checking shit on their cell phones, iPads, stuff like that, and we'll adapt to it too. But the main thing is always gonna be the website, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been adding a lot of stats and content to the site
Oh yeah.
over the last couple weeks. and the menu's been changed up a little bit. You still got your home page, the news, schedule will be tweaked every pay-per-view period. We got new arenas being shown up this upcoming pay-per-view period, going to War Games. We'll probably be doing some international stuff. The roster page now is the home. The sub menu will have Hall of Fame, Stables page, which I'm working on, the staff page. The Hall of Fame does need to get Betcher and Ortega on there, by the way, Scotty.
I didn't make it originally.
No, I know, but I didn't have pictures
Yeah.
for them, and we never added them back.
Yeah, I'll have to get some pictures. I need pictures for Hoffman too, and
Yeah, you got them. I'll shoot them over to you.
Kotick.
Yeah, Narc, you just might as well put a blunt there. So that'll work. The title page I think looks really sweet. And then the sub menu is the title history for each title. I like the page where it just shows each title, on its own.
Yeah. Though I
Um,
probably should get that linked up to the histories too.
I didn't
and
want I didn't want to do that because the fucking right above them is the fucking history links. You lazy fucks.
maybe something next to them. Like I think we need to have something for like current champions.
We could do that instead of the little taglines underneath it. We just put I can do that. That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
maybe like a picture to
Nah, fuck a picture. We'll just put their name.
the name. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, even though the title belts have their names on those ones, we don't. The nameplates are all empty. I wanted to make sure they were empty,
Yeah.
but I'll use them. Obviously, the title histories are all up to date. Kudos to Scotty Food for keeping track of those. It took a minute to get it coded right, but just the images. But now we're on this server, Scotty Wood. You can actually, keep it / whatever we had earlier. Yeah. Moving forward, that now. Role plays is obviously the role plays. Stats. Now, stats is the big one. Make sure everybody's going to that, because that ain't no joke. The rankings are the running roll rest of the year rankings. The ones that you see on the cards, number. I also added a couple columns for last week's rankings, total points, and obviously the nerd new rank. And Shane Reynolds and Mike Best up there. It's really surprising to see some of the names up there that were up there earlier just starting to. You can see it starting to level out a little bit. You had Carmen and Tara up there, but Tara hasn't wrestled a little bit. Carmen kind of fell off. It's always a marathon for rest of the year, and that's how it should be. The role play scores. I'm debating how I'm going to do this. I think I'm just going to keep the current pay-per-view RP period up there, and if anybody wants some older ones, I have them saved, so I can just give them to you. Show ratings will be a running thing. Obviously, the only show ratings I have go back to Best Studios. Pre-Best Studios, we just don't have them. Ticket sales is going to be huge for the arena owners. And Scotty Wood and Mike really are tearing it up there. I need to have another show.
It's not gonna matter.
I know. Fuckers. The win-loss records. We'll talk more about this later. Me specifically getting to Townsend to talk about this, but Townsend's got some in-depth stuff he's doing. I told him just to scale back and just give me raw numbers. On the win-loss page, what you're going to see is last week's ranking, current ranking, wins and losses for 2012, win percentage, and then the RP average. RP average is a running average, and I got to sort it by that. Not your wins, not your losses, not your percentage, but your RP average. We are a roleplay fed. I think the best role players should be ranked ahead of the least best role players.
No.
AKA the piece of shit motherfucking flake fags. Those guys. So, albeit this is more of an OC thing, you will be using it in character, obviously. Let's face it. Scotty Wood, you're ranked number 12 because you only had one non-HOSC bout. But you're the number one ranked HOSC fighter.
Of course.
Which is why you're the number one contender for that, because you did win the group. Makes sense. There's a running HOSC record as well. Perfect score on that is a 10. So you guys got to get a little more creative with your trash. There's some really good trash talking, but the creativity usually is what separates people.
I know it gets tough after you're doing, 12 or 15 HUFC RPs in 3 months, and
Well, that's why moving. Well, there's a lot of stuff going on
Yeah,
with
yeah.
HOC, but so Townsend, thoughts on the new server, but mainly all the new content. You played a big role in part of it, but obviously just an overall thoughts as a handler. Too much, too little, just enough. Want more, whatever.
Oh, I want more. But you know, I like stats, so I would. But it's pretty sweet, man. I like the win-loss record thing because I rank higher on that one than I do on the actual rankings.
What's that tell you though?
That I've lost a lot of tough matches recently.
Yeah. So what do you take from it more? That is it builds you up or is it more?
It's you're not doing that badly, you stupid fucker. If you keep doing like this and keep getting better, you'll do even better again.
That's very motivating talk you had there to yourself.
Well, I felt pretty bummed out about how I've been doing lately, and like seeing myself in sixth on that page, that was like a nice little boost, you know.
And I think even Ward, me and Ward were talking about it on Twitter. Is it's a role play fed. Every stat we have is based off role plays. Even the ticket sales are based on role plays. You know, everything's based off the role play, and I think that's what makes us so unique. Is that I can figure out how many seats are in an arena. I can figure out how many of those seats are filled by how many role plays you guys write. I can figure out how much an owner makes based on how many role plays are done that week. I can figure out the show rating by the average of the role plays done that week. So, fuck you, angle feds. Just saying. Fuck you.
they can find it all out too if they like roll a dice or pick it out of a hat or
How many inches their dick goes in each other's asses? I don't know. Most of them would only get to 3, though. I'm sure they'd have a small rating, maybe a 2.
yeah.
FWO probably was a 2.5.
Funny you mentioned them, but that's
Why is that?
I sort of just mentioned them in my role play like an hour ago.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I haven't read them.
I haven't posted this one yet, but
Oh, okay.
that's what I'm working on.
Scotty, what about you though? Overall for the stats.
Oh, I'm a stat junkie like Townsend. Like the more you give me, the better.
I'm so pissed I didn't keep stats from like 2008 on, but like I was blacked out drunk half the time we did those shows. I really regret it. I really do.
Touché.
Really.
Well, all we really don't have is RP scores. So, we still have win-loss records and all that. And
Yeah, but I mean, you can't get it rolling. Like, it would be awesome to know what Chris Kostoff RP averages since 2008.
yeah, that would be pretty sweet.
But it ain't gonna happen. But we also have me and Scotty Wood in America have a huge project that will be starting now that we're finally on the new server. It's been talked about for like about a month now. I'll talk about that in the next segment. And obviously we'll be talking about the pay-per-view here shortly, but I kind of want to talk about the site because that's the main thing that's been going on the last couple of days. Any concerns, wants, or needs about the site, just throw it at me as a PM, DM, text, whatever. All you UK guys, call my Skype account. It goes right to my cell phone. Any hour, any day. I mean, it goes right to it. So you can actually, like a voicemail if you guys can't reach me.
Wake him up at 4 a.m. in the morning.
That's fine. I'm probably up anyway, so.
Oh, God.
Townsend called me the other day, so I know it works, so it's legit. How many times did it have to ring to go through, though, Townsend?
Only like twice, man.
Yeah, so, fuck you, AT&T. So, it's got to be so much. It's got to be so illegal. It's on some level that a dude can just call the computer, goes to my cell phone, and we're not having to pay for it at all. I pay like $3 every 3 months. I think it's like $6.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's just call forwarding. I just set up my cell phone. I'm like fucking Jack Bauer, dude. It's crazy.
And does that charge you like for minutes on your phone?
Nope.
Well, you have your work phone too.
No, yeah, exactly. So I don't pay for shit. I
Oh,
I expense it all.
wish I needed a work phone.
It's a beauty. I don't even use my personal phone number anymore. It's great. I'm trying to think what else we had with the site. Any issues we had. The news scroller was on crack there for a little bit. I was getting dizzy as it was going so fast.
I was
would, like,
wondering if that was just me or not.
No, dude, that shit was annoying as fuck. I'm like, dude, and Narc had it fixed, but he had to wait till we get the server up. And I'm like, dude, it goes way too fast. And then when it goes backwards to reset, I'm like, whoa, there ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, there wasn't a way you could just like loop it around.
That was talked about. The main thing, I just want him to slow it down, and then all the tweaking we can do now that we're up here.
Yeah.
But Narc's gonna take a couple days just to unplug, because he was up. He's been up to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning every night, his time, plus working at like 7 in the morning. So just to get her
Yeah.
up, because we had to be off GoDaddy by Saturday.
Ah,
Our account's canceled over there, and they give you so many days after you cancel to get your shit off there. So now we can start tweaking.
see ya,
You'll see.
Daddy.
Yeah. Fuck you, GoDaddy. We need to get that horror where we went off on that one dude. Remember when I called
Oh
GoDaddy?
yeah. Oh, we need to call him again. Find
Dude,
out.
that was one of the best tours of all time.
Oh
Townsend, were you here for that one?
No, I don't think so, man.
You
man.
remember listening to it?
Yeah, it might have been like when I was just coming back as Townsend, like around then, I think.
Is there
Vaguely.
is there a
Those
way to
were-
like search your tweets?
Dude, that was one of the best tours of all time. It really was. We kept calling GoDaddy because the site was down, so we called them and recorded it and just went off on the motherfucker.
What was that guy's name?
It was like Brian, wasn't it?
Brian?
I don't know.
Oh,
But I verbally raped him for like 45 minutes. And he just couldn't hang up because he was a customer service rep, so he kept trying to please me and it wasn't good enough. And I was hammered, but anyway, also that's why you guys didn't have the create roleplay link there for a couple days.
that ruined my life right there, Lee.
Yeah, like anybody's posting a roleplay in the first 48 hours anyway.
I was pretty close. I wanted to
Yeah.
get the first one, but
Oh, yeah. So I wasn't worried about it. We planned it so it would happen the day after the go home show. And then it got pushed down to another day, and then we got it fixed. So any roleplay that would have got posted would have got lost. So we didn't even want to have that option up there.
smart.
Yes. Trying to think what else with the site. I think that's about it. Obviously there will be some tweaking with the color and whatnot, because like I said, the 97 just doesn't work everywhere. I love it. That's the official HOW color. It has been since we started, but like Scotty said, I don't like it on that really dark gray.
Yeah, like the news titles or the
Yeah,
the
I
upload
think
links.
that's where you almost want to put like a yellow, or you keep the orange, or we'll figure something out, or maybe just keep it white. I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
figure out. But the rest of the site looks good.
Oh yeah.
All right. We got the site bullshit out of the way. Let's cut this off. I'm gonna do a quick see how fast we can upload it to the YouTube. Although what's gonna suck is all these audio files got to be turned into video files. So thank God for Sony, the Vegas program, where I can just put a HOW logo on there and just run the whole audio file to the HOW logo. Or maybe I'll just put like a big picture of Scotty Wood rapping in the background.
Nice.
We'll
Fucking
figure something.
dick.
We'll figure something out, and then we'll start uploading. But I want to keep it to about 16, like we usually do, about 16, 20-minute segments, and we'll start getting the channel pimped out. So, all right, folks, when we come back, we are going to talk about March to Glory, obviously. But when we come back, I want to talk Poser Artist before we get into March to Glory.
Ooh.
We'll be right back, folks.